What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Reite di Sangatsu. 3 Gatsu. March comes in like a Gatsu. This is episode 8. At least 8. I don't know how much I'm doing. I got no plan. I'm just gonna watch the show, man. Ooh, wow, I'm rhyming. Holy crap. Obviously in a new location, so that's kind of exciting. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Let me just boom. Bam. It's episode 7. I don't have too much to say. I just want to scroll through 6 and 7 to jog memory to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Mostly, we got introduced to, white-haired guy. I have his name in my notes. This is a reminder for me to pull up my notes. Shout out the notation device. And then we also met Baseball Boy. So that's Soya and Takahashi, respectively. We also got some really good swimming metaphor going on. Got to appreciate that. We went to McDonald's. That's where Takahashi pulled up. Ended up actually really liking Takahashi. A little bit of like a mentor relationship. Maybe inspiring something for like Ray to not reconnect, but connect with Soya at some point. It could be kind of lit. I'm interested in Mr. Child of God type beat, you know? Bro's got all the titles in the world. That's kind of cool. But yeah, and then we learned some cat shogi, basically bog, with homeboy Nikaidao. Yep, that's pretty much what I got, chat. Do we just jump into the next one? We also got this lit ED, man. Cat shogi, bro. But yeah, so based off of what I remember of the preview, let's just kind of jump into it. Based on what I remember, I think we're going to get to watch the two sisters, Momo and Hina, play a little bit of shogi. Because I think there's a line of Momo saying, like, take my kangaroo punch, or take my cat pawn punch, or I don't know. I mean, I want to watch Momo become the next shogi champion. I'm down. So, yeah, let's just, without further ado, kind of jump into it in a 3, a 2, a 1, bang. Oh, a cute little one. Okay, starting with the OP. That's fine. That's fine. You can start with the OP. It's not like you know what I mean? I don't know, it makes me want to just, like, stand up. Like, you know, stretch out a little bit, all right? Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I gotta freaking, check this out, chatters. You see that light at the bottom? It's a wax melt diffuser. Isn't that kind of lit? So it smells all nice in my room. Kind of lit. I also got a drink. Get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack. I should probably focus on the OP, huh? Okay, come on. New analogies, new metaphors. What do we got? You listening with the audio off, so you're just like, what is he singing? What is he singing? Stop singing, please. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying too. Don't worry, the audio's gonna be back for the episode. You don't gotta freak out on me like that, okay? I see y'all in the comments freaking out constantly. That's not even true. Not for Sangatsu. No, Sangatsu's been chill. I've really liked it up to this point. It's gotten me like kind of them like Ghibli vibes, as I've mentioned, right? But also like enough drama that it kind of keeps me intrigued. Because just feel good usually doesn't intrigue me, but like if you mix a bit of drama in, then that like kind of shows me that there's something like here, like there's some like stakes and whatnot. Teach me how to play shogi. Continued. Teach me how to shogi. Teach me. Didn't I make that joke the last time? Teach me how to dogi. Okay, bet. The subtitles are already on. Yeah, he's way better at teaching than homeboy was. Oh, kitty on the lap! Alright, shogi land. Pawn! One at a time. What? How does he take? My pawn delivers a punch! Alright. Alright, I assume it's just that. So like a rook, but only straight ahead? Oh, can't turn around. One directional rook. Shut up the kangaroo punch. Silver General? Okay, weird. Wide open from the back and sides? I'm wide open from the back and sides too. But if you kill him, do you get him? Isn't that like a thing? Or maybe I'm tripping. Oh, they have a rook. Oh, they have a rook in the rook sense. Okay, that's kind of lit. Whoa! Of all ages! Alright, let's calm down. I don't need to be screaming. Okay. Bishop, normal. I'm yelling way too loud. Fat. Fat cat. Stop yapping, bro. No queen, no queen. That cat is moving. Moving up in the world. Oh, the camp. Isn't that like a thing? Yeah, into like the spacing. The 3 lanes or something. Oh, they transform when they hit the camp? That's kind of lit. Wow, promoted pawn has a gold general? That's really strong. Stealing my thunder. Is the publisher relevant? And no price? Did he home make this? He did. What a goat. He made a custom cat shogi draw. Wait, he kinda good at it. Wait, he's OP. Get this published. Yeah. Wait, actually publish this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Dang. Yeah, get that on the shelves. He's really carrying the conversation here. Walking with his hands behind his back. Yeah, you coming over? What are you doing? Oh, and then your butler's gonna pick you up? Or are you trying to stay the night? You can't invite yourself. You can't invite yourself, dog. GG. GG. Oh, there he is. What? You got 2 other dudes. What is that? Are you moving in close? Or in... What are you doing? Wait, what is happening? You're not moving into my house. Or is this normal? Is this normal? Is this what you do whenever you sleep over? You bring an entire house over? Oh, he's just buffing out his house. Okay, but you're not staying. He's still sleeping there. That's really a lot to give someone. That's nice, though. Sure. Holy. Oh my goodness, why is it playing again? Na 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 the shogi. Wait, was that the full episode? Oh no, it's just playing. Yeah, I was about to say, it's been like no time. Alright, well, bet. Oh wait, it's new ones. It's new ones. It's new ones. Oh, this is gonna have to be in the description again. Alright, bet. Earnest yet clumsy life. The Lance. Okay. Dang, they really keep this going, man. Alright, this guy's my least favorite. I'm gonna be real. Take your glasses off, okay? Ew, whoa, 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 whoa. They're trying to tickle him. They're trying to tickle him with his little mittens. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. The rook? The rook's my goat. Rook's my goat. He's a true hero. That's facts. Get in there, rook. Probably the strongest on the board, huh? I would assume. Because Gold General is only the one step. Like... And I assume that rooks are slightly better than bishops, because that's how it is in chess, I'm pretty sure. So, I assume. Bro lost his baton. Image? Alright. The king lost his baton in the back. Baton in the back. Alright. His black baton in the back. His black and blue baton in the back. Alright, let's focus. What are you doing? Are you trying to get something out of your room that he brought in? What is that? A beer? No, it's probably just a water or something. Oh, what's up? It's y'all from the shogi place.
今日は二階堂は一緒じゃないの？あ、そうだ。NHK 杯見たぞ。お前の対局。つが二階堂の
He was quite passionate in his commentary.
ちゃんと刻んだか、桐山牛。あの名台詞の数々を。やっぱ友情って素晴らしいよな。
Bros did not sign up for this.
でもツンとくるぜ。
Yeah.
放送のあった日、
Oh, that looks
うち
yummy.
の師匠の誕生会でさ、夜みんなで録画したやつ見てたんだけど。
本当に勝ちたいなら粘れ。攻めるだけじゃなくちゃんと守れ。
あれ？
You're brought to tears?
目から水が？
Oh, by the beauty of such friendship.
もっといかん。
His spirit?
痛くないのも最近どうも涙も
So true.
二階堂お前ってやつ
い
は。
やもう大の大人が揃いも揃って、
Everybody
みんなも
loves the
涙目になっちゃってさ。
Okay.
後で聞いたんだけど、撮影の後二階堂貧血を起こして座り込んじまったらし
He
い。
was so passionate, it took him out.
二階堂が。
エネルギー使ったんだろうな、相当。一生懸命だったもんな。なあ。
It's a shame that his body can't keep up.
なあもう。
Don't do this to me.
なんかお前のハートに今一つ届いてない感じがほんと悔しいんだよな。二階堂は6勝したぞ。ものすげえ集中してる。多分今季は昇級する。多分今頭の中は C1 でお前と戦うことでいっぱいだ。頼むよ桐山。二階堂をがっかりさせないでくれ。
Get to swim it.
3勝3敗。
Is that you?
ここで踏みとどまらないとずるずると
Oh my
滑り落ちて高級点がつく。一度ついた高級
We do
点
know
は
he
来
was
季
having
以
his
降
losing streak.
勝ち越さないと消すことはできない。2つ溜まると下のクラスへ落ちてしまう。マイナスを塗り返すための戦いは前に進むための戦いより
The
消耗が
recovery,
激しい。
yeah. I see that random child.
それは父の B1 からの高
Oh,
級がかかった
wow.
長年の一進一退をずっと同じ屋根の下で見つめていて体中に染み込むほど感じた。
He's such an empathetic kid.
自分を大切に自分の将棋を大切にしてくれ。頼む。
What do you think
二
of
階
that?
堂のあのエネルギーはどこから来るんだろう。体だって決して丈夫じゃないのに
His
自分を
spirit.
疑ったりしないのだろうか。
It's spirit.
前へ前へと進もうと粘るあの熱。
You wish you had a little piece of that?
そばにいると胸が苦しくなるんだ。
Oh, it overwhelms. Okay.
ますます自
Wow.
分が
He
嫌にな
compares
りそう。
himself. Because he's out here just walking around, you know. That's pretty real.
それにしても本当
Oh my goodness, these cats. I love these cats.
ひなもももも楽しかったみたい。
What are you doing to the cat? Oh no. They're not actually playing, but Momo's pretending.
冷
Okay.
蔵庫に絵本のコピー貼って覚えようとしてみたよ。
Oh, that's so
そ
sweet.
れを見ておじいちゃんは。
いいよな。
That's also kind of true. Literally, like, some of the most qualified people. Well, just because you're good at it doesn't mean you're good at teaching it.
つうか俺が教えてほしいよまったく世の中どうなってんの
Who are you talking to?
孫と将棋ができるの楽しみにしてるみたい。
Man, this contrast between Homeboy just walking around by himself
そうやって考える
is
と
crazy.
将棋って
Like the
不思議
lighting?
ね
Really
何百年
intense
も
lighting
昔から
changes.
あって盤と駒さえあれば今でも普通に家で楽しめてしかも一回覚えてしまえば大人も子供も全然
True, a
関係
kid can
なく
destroy an
みんな
adult.
真剣に楽しめるなんてね
Equal playing field.
それも一緒不思議なゲームねわあにゃーちゃん変身した
It was the
あかりさん
pawn.
のその言葉でよぎったのは父の面影だった。小さく前後に体をゆすりながら左手を頬に当てて腕を組む。
His ponder
夢中になると
stance.
自然に現れる父の癖。その姿を見るのが好きだった。
That
うん
focus.
と勉強して頭がキリキリとなるくらい頑張らないと見れなかった。
Dang, so he was starting to see that look in his father's
その仕
eyes.
草が見たくて必死に頑張った。
That's crazy.
優しくて周りに気ばかり使っていつも笑ってた父の何も取り繕ってない本当の顔。
Ooh. That was a good line.
父さんが今の僕を見たら何と言うだろう。そうだ。
Epiphany? Question mark?
なんで忘れてたんだろう。僕は今
Light in his eyes?
父さんが焦がれた騎士の世界に立っているんじゃないか。なんで忘れていられたんだろう。こんな大事なことを。
I'm scared. I always get so scared in certain scenes. This scene scares me. That's why I was scared. I was so right to be scared. Holy crap. You could just tell by the energy that something horrible was about to happen. Some shit was about to go down. You could tell because it was quiet and there was no music and it was just him walking. That is the scariest thing you could ever see
京子さん、
in a show. Kyouko, what is your ass doing here? Don't give me that...
久しぶりね
Don't give me that smug little smile. I don't trust you. Distant Thunder Part 1. Scary title. Are we inside your house? Your room now?
小さい頃真昼に雷を見た。
Crazy
水色
transition.
の空に
Unless that
水
wasn't a
銀をポ
transition.
ロロと転がしたような淡い閃光。僕はその儚さに心を奪われた。
Okay.
たとえその輝きが
Are you about to compare this to her in some way? What is this for?
後に重く激しい雨を連
Something
れてくるのだ
beautiful
と
that
して
then brings in the rain, which is like negative?
元気そうじゃない
That sounds like a healthy relationship.
どうして
Good question.
どうして変なこと言うわね姉が一人暮らしを始めた弟を心配して様子を見に来るのってそんな不思議なことかしら
駅まで送ります。もう遅いから。
なーに入れてくれないのせっかく来たのに
I'm so scared of her personality.
なんでよ
See, she's already pressing him.
なんでって散らかってるし。
They got so much beef and they got so much like weird energy between them. This is so bad.
下手な言い訳ばか
And she's already insult to give.
何もないなら散らかってもね
Like, don't catch me out on my inconsistencies. I just am uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Are you gonna kill me?
よ足が
Okay.
トイレに行きたいのもう全部言わせないでよバカ
Feet shot. Alright.
やっと落ち着い
Wait, what's going on?
ねえここ地区何年外見はボロ
Oh,
っちい
she's
のに
just got her
中は
feet
意外
in
に
there.
綺麗
Okay.
なのね
築26年。でも大家さんがちょうどリフォームしたばかりで。
I was about to say, is she like straight naked and he's just chilling? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know.
ねえレイタオルちょうだい
She definitely forced her way in here quite a bit. Like, he obviously didn't want her here, but that's obvious.
ありがとうねえなんでこの町にしたのあなたこの町に何の縁もないわよね
Maybe that's why he
前
chose
一
it.
度仕事でこ
Think
の
about
辺
it.
に来て川が広くて綺麗だったから。
川何あんた川とか好きだったっけ
Great shot. I really liked that shot where we got to see that he was looking at the river through the
10年も
reflection.
同じ家で顔を突き合わせていても何にも知らなかったってわけね。ねえ、寒いわこの家。
Put your shoes on or put socks on. Like,
エアコン古いからあんま効かなくて。
and she's dead.
あ、勝手に開け
She's
ないで。
been destroyed by the. Oh, I thought it would have like knocked her down.
何立派な羽布団じゃない。
Why aren't you using this?
引っ越し祝いでもらったんです。
ほんともらったばっかなのね。あんたの匂いがまだしない。
Well, okay. That's just weird. It's a weird message. It's freaking me out, man. Get out of my house, please. I don't want it to smell like you. I don't want it to smell like you.
高く見えるわ。顔もが低いから。
That freaks me out. I don't want to hear about the height of this place because it makes me imagine someone jumping
こん
off.
なところに住んでたの。一人で探して一人で決めて。ほんとあんたって勝手よね。父さん落ち込んでたわよ。どうやって借りたの？保証人は？
神宮寺会長が。
うん、やっぱり。あの人あんたに甘いもんね。
It's
京
midnight?
子さん終電が。
あんたが帰ればあの家にその方が父さんも喜ぶわ。ねえ、なんかシャツ貸してよ。
You wanna sleep here? I wish Nikaido was here now.
喧嘩したの父さんと。
してない。っていうか会ってないの。ここんとこ私帰ってないし。
Where have you been? I know you've been kind of like, what was the word, like gallivanting? Oh, what are you doing? Don't give me a sensual touch. That's... What are you doing here?
よかった。
What does this mean? What are you doing to me?
傷残らないで済んで。
What didn't? Did okay, he got in the way of a fight with a dude? White hair.
後藤はまともじゃないから。
Goto? Okay. Silver, more silver.
あの人はダメだよ。
あんたには関係ないわ。
手を挙げられたりしてない。
手を私に
Well, he got violent with me!
かでももしそうなったとして私がおとなしく殴られてると思う？刺すわよ。
Okay.
寝てる
It's not a healthy relationship to be thinking about I would stab him to death. I just, man.
そんなに。
え？好きよ。大好きよ。
6 a.m., 6 hours later.
眠れなかったの？
No, because you're here.
じゃない。今日対局でしょ？
Throwing off my energy.
相手誰だっけ？そうそう、
I wonder if partially why he got in the way the boyfriend was like jealousy or something. Because I mean, like, look at these shots. Like, he's like, I feel like this is his perspective seeing her, you know, and that's why they're all like kind of like he's so locked in right now.
必死の形相っていうの？父さんと指してるの見たことあるわ。しがみつくような将棋。
That poor guy.
そんなになってもやめられないなんて、きっと本当に将棋が大好きなのね。あなたと違って。
It's been 40 minutes.
松永さん週一から高級したらついに引退するらしいわよ。
You want to make this poor guy retire? That's kind of what she's saying. Yeah, like, why are you making him feel so bad for winning? You're so... Like... Oh, these scary horns. The music is crazy.
ほら、あなたって優しいから。
出ていく彼女の髪が。
Yeah, and he's just thinking about how she looked.
そして、
Just like the lightning. Damn.
激しい雨を連れてくるのだ。
I feel nauseous. This really stresses me out. The episode's ending, yeah. Flip a coin at the start of every episode. Is it gonna make me feel good or make me feel bad? You know? Is there a thing? Little. That's just so uncomfortable. It's so, like, viscerally uncomfortable for me. It's also, you know what sucks about it so much, too? That Ray seems, like, so used to it. Like, that is, like, the normal for them. As in their relationship with each other. That's just how they are with each other. Where she says a bunch of nonsense, but is kind of caring and kind of, like, is looking out for him, you know? Like, she does have a vested interest in him, obviously. But you also have to wonder, like, if what she said, to what degree what she says is manipulative or not. Which really I don't want. Like, that freaks me out. Right? Her, like, saying, like, oh. I mean, like, her at the end there saying, like, oh, because you're so nice. I mean, she's just stabbing him verbally. You know? Like. Especially because, remember, he beat her brother. Or, like, their brother. But. Yeah. Bro, and he fought against her boyfriend? Go move Ray. Swing those hands. Let him know. What? Oh, the guy you're about to destroy. Yeah, destroy him. Don't feel bad. GG. 40 years in this world, the world of shogi. You could talk to him a little bit. The grandpa. That's kind of a lit photo. I like this one. I like this one. Dang, this is some kind of clean art. It's like it's kind of stylized in some way. Like, I don't know. I really like the shading. Wow, yeah, I really like this one. I feel like I just gotta admire it, you know? Anything to keep me away from going back to the episode and having to see freaking Homegirl again. What's her name? Koda? Wait, no, that's the dad. Kyouko? Oh my goodness. That was so uncomfortable. It's just, there's such a, it's so crazy. And I mean, they really, they gave a really good analogy for it, right? With the lightning. So it's like lightning and then as the warning for thunder. So, brilliant thing that is captivating, that then leads to, like, pounding rain, you know, which is not good. Like, I don't know exactly the word I'd use for the rain, but negative, definitely negative, right? Turmoil, you know, melancholy. Bleh. Not melancholy, but either way, right? And they kept, man, they were doing that so, like, where I'm just stressed the entire time, so I'm feeling that, like, impending rain, but they keep doing these, like, certain shots of, like this, like, I don't know about this, because this is almost a little bit of a comedy shot, so I don't know if that would count, but, like, a couple shots with, like, her in the tub, right? I mean, this, right? And then he's looking, I mean, that's more so just the water, but, like, I feel like later, when she was, like, putting on the shirt, right here, like, this is a little bit of a thing, right? And she's, like, in this, she's very well lit here. And then they were doing, like, the kind of flashes of the different colors, I think here. That was her, like, kind of waking up. And this was from his perspective, right? He opens his eyes and then he sees this, right? Like, look at this. This is like a Vogue, like, freaking, you're not a model. Like, what are we doing here, man? But she's not actually doing this as much as, well, maybe she is to a degree, but I think this is just his perception, right? Hence, like, the color change and her kind of striking different poses to, like, show herself off, you know? No, she's not even doing it. She's just sitting there. But, like, he's running through all these, like, cutesy poses that she's doing in his head because he's, like, fantasizing a little bit or just, like, thinking about her and, like, you know? In that kind of way, and you can see it in his face. You can really see it in his face. These little strands of hair, man. So that was just really, like, good show don't tell way of showing his fascination with her, I suppose, that is kind of despite her very worrying treatment of him in certain ways. Like her really digging into him of like, you are destroying this guy's future. She's saying it in a way that kind of clouds it, but that's what she's doing. You know, she's got this like devilish little smirk on her face. Oh, you're such a good guy. I'm sure you wouldn't. You might just throw the match. She's just planting ideas for his failure, you know? Which then gives him that anxiety and pounding rain of like, what do I do about this match? Now he doesn't feel good about the match, right? She low-key might have timed coming over just for this game, for this match specifically, because it's an important one. Oh man, I swear, I'm not playing when they hit me with a freaking scene that is him walk. Oh, I forgot. I can just let it play because no copyright. But dude, when they hit me with spooky metaphor. Wait, no, it was a little before this. Where was it? When he was just walking up, and I was like, "This is 100% bad," or was it right before? It was okay. It was right before the mark. Right here, empty elevator. Just the ding, focusing on purely like realistic sound effects. That is such a warning flag. Him opening the elevator, it's like him walking. These are all just something's about to happen that's going to like, it's like the moment is so normal, you know? It's just him walking. It's just the elevator. There's no sounds, right? It's just getting you, I don't know what it makes my guard raise. It might be trying to lower the guard or at least kind of point out the like out of nowhere effect. But for me, this makes me just panic. This makes me scared. Because he notices something. Like, this is just prepping him to be absent in thought and then notice something. And of course he's going to notice something that's scary and not good because it's night and it's spooky and the energy is scary. And we've just contrasted his, like, lonesome energy to the really sweet sister's energy that's, like, all glowy and happy. You know? So, like, it's just, we're scared, man. Yeah. Oh, I hit mute on accident. Here we go. I did quite like his connection with his dad there, or like his birth father, right? Of like, it's crazy where like he is in that world, like the shogi world, which is so positive, but like the kind, always smiling, like that's not at all how he is, because homeboy's like depressed. You know what I mean? Though also, like the social habits, as he called it, were the things peeled away. So there's kind of a still point there too, like. Kind, being considerate, those got pulled away, right? Yeah, his true face. So there's kind of even a point there of like cutting past those niceties, which are the things that Ray in a lot of ways kind of lack, because you know homeboy's in the pits. Man, it is. I liked the comparison with Nikaido as well to the passion. I thought that was really kind of good, especially with him just wandering around aimlessly, where he's just thinking to himself like, aren't I supposed to be doing something? I feel this a lot. I mean, I think I might have already mentioned it, but like, I go on a lot of night walks, you know? Because sometimes it's just like I just feel the need to go somewhere, and where I'm at ain't working, so I just leave, and I just kind of wander around. And it's nice, you know, it's peaceful, it's quiet, and you just get to like kind of exist for a bit without doing something. But a lot of the times while doing that, it's like, I could be doing so much with my life. I could be creating something. I could be working on something. I could be, you know, doing something other than aimlessly wandering. I could do something with aim, right? And it's like, how could you not, like, kind of turn in on yourself in that way, in those moments? So, that was really real for me. Which is part of why I strive so much to, like, have passion and energy. That's, like, one of my biggest, like, pluses in the world. Is, like, I very intentionally tried to, like, keep the flame alive, you know, type beat. Because I'm desperately trying to chase like this kind of level of passion. So I really appreciate like him feeling envious of that. It's like, yes, I agree. I feel envious of that all the time, you know, of people that seem to be just bursting with such passion and energy and like in aim and motivation and such. The thing is, a lot of people, I think, I don't know, even the most ambitious freaking hearted people in the world, they're not feeling I don't think they're feeling a burning passion constantly. I mean, it's just routine and hard work a lot of the time. Like, that's work ethic so much, right? I mean, sure, the fiery passion can be there a lot, but, like, it's, as much as it kind of inspires you, you also have to inspire it, you know? So, I think that's something that a lot of times people that don't feel that burning passion, like, need to understand if they want to, like, kind of feel that themselves. It's like, you gotta push it there. You gotta bring that there. As opposed to just expect it, be like, oh, I wasn't built like that. Dog, you're part of your building. You're the one that builds yourself, okay? You don't have every piece, right? You can't build literally anything you want, but I do think you have a lot of power to build yourself, including your passions and your energies, right? So, screw Cat Shogi. We're dealing with more pressing matters. I'm sorry, Cat Shogi. It is what it is. Scary woman. Scary woman. That lightning metaphor kind of hit too. I already said that though. Dude. And like, is it so strange for a big sister to worry for her little brother to check on him after he's been gone living alone? Like, text me. You know, like, you can't just use this as an excuse, man. Like, like she knows what she's doing, and her pressuring him, she knows what she's doing. It's accusatory. It's calling him out on like his defenses, right? Because his defenses, he's not making logical arguments, he's making emotional arguments. He's floundering for an excuse, and she's just knocking them down one by one. It's like, well, think about the reason that he's looking for an excuse. It's because he doesn't want to see you, right? And so, like, forcing your way into his... She's just making things up. Even if she does have to piss, like, dog, go to the freaking 7-Eleven. Train stations have bathrooms, probably. I don't know, I don't go to train stations. Surely they do. It'd be insane if they didn't. They'd probably actually suck. They'd be really gross, I bet. But yeah, and she does warm up her feet, but like, your feet are fine, okay? Wear socks. Omega lol. Not my problem, not my problem. That sound effect. What a brat. I'm confused about the brat line. Wait, is there a context I'm missing? Subtitle browser, my beloved! There's so many floops. Okay. Can't you fix that? The air conditioner's so old. Is she calling him a brat for not using the mattress? I'm gonna... Like, can you not? Because the housewarming gift part is after, so it's not like she's calling the person that gave the mattress a brat, you know? But yeah, like, you look for yourself, decide on yourself, you really are self-centered, aren't you? Like, she doesn't understand, it comes out of, she doesn't understand why he left, I don't think. Which is why, like, part of, I think, so much of, like, where the relationship is breaking down, probably, too. On top of all the family stuff, you know. Because she's saying, like, you really are self-centered. I think she means that. I think she's honestly trying to critique him here. Saying, like, you left, like, we didn't want, like, Dad didn't want you to leave. And you just running off on your own is being self-centered, right? And so she's trying to kind of force her way back in. But, like, and so she doesn't understand that he left because he felt so bad for his influence on the family. And, like the bird metaphor, right? And, like, him causing the breakdown between, like, him being the freaking leech in the family, stealing the parenting, so to speak. You know? So she doesn't, I don't think she understands that at all. And so she doesn't understand why he left. It has to retreat to say, like, okay, I guess you're just self-centered then, right? Did you and Dad have a fight? Nope. I mean, I haven't seen him. I haven't been home lately. Like, okay, can I call you hypocritical? Dad, like, you really are self-centered. You left on your own. Dad was feeling down afterwards. I mean, surely he feels the same about you. I mean, I know that, like, she doesn't think that she's cared about by the dad as much as Ray is, I would assume. Because the dad prioritized Ray when it came to all the shogi business. So that's kind of the root of their problems. But, like, you leaving on your own is like, you're doing what Ray's also doing. So it's kind of you could point out some level of hypocrisy there. It didn't leave a scar, at least. I was so worried here. I mean, bro, Ray was rearing up a mean left hook here. Good move. I got scared for a very split moment that this was Soya for some reason. Just the white, I was like, white hair. That's why I glanced over when the name got dropped. I'll have to write the name down here. Goto isn't... Oh, a sane guy. I thought it said the same. Not a sane. Okay, so she realizes how bad he is. How insane the guy is. She's just watching. You're gonna just watch your brother get, like, laid out on the concrete like that, and the guy freaking polish his fist? As he's smiling?
の人はダメだよ。
Agreed.
あんたには関係ないよ。
It is. If my living condition is your business, your living condition is my business. You're such a hypocrite. Okay. I can't do
手を
it.
挙げられたりしてない。
Good move. Oh, is that supposed to be surprising because he laid me out? Like,
私に
he probably does get violent with her. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'll trust her at her word, but
でももしそうなったら
if he did stab him in his sleep, what kind of response is that? She's crazy. It's okay, like, you're abused, kinda. Or, like, neglected.
ザスは
I would say neglected. And in this relationship, I don't know what you are. Probably not good,
も
but...
う二度と起きれないくらいね。
But, like, still, like, damn. This girl freaks me out. It scares me, man. It just makes me anxious.
そんなに
Because you love him, you'd stab him to death?
好きよ。大好きよ。
Would you stab me to death? Like... Really doesn't... Man, it adds a jealousy layer to the... I already talked about that, but, like... Him fighting this Goto guy, which I guess... I kind of thought they gave the full name, but all I saw there was Goto. So, Goto is Kyouko... boyfriend... punched Ray. Probably abusive. Who freaking knows? Like... Get the alarm. Stresses me out. I'm freaking stressed. What else happened here?
眠れなかったの？ダメじゃない。今日対局でしょ、順位戦の。相手誰だっけ？
Ray. We need to get you a girl, Ray. Ray, we need to get you a girl that's not your adopted sister, that's in a really bad relationship. Well, probably pretty bad relationship with her boyfriend. That, you know what I mean? We gotta get you like another love interest, like...
65？よく頑張るわよね。C1 まで落ちてもフリークラスには移る。そんなにな。
She's such a scary woman. She's the type of woman that scares me, okay? Not that, like, I'm not scared of women, believe it or not, alright? You probably don't believe me because I'm on the internet, but this is the type of woman that is scary, because it's like, she's scary with her words, she's kind of, like, good at using them, flipping them around, manipulating people with them a bit, right? You know, she's good at jabbing people while coming across as positive. It's that, like, two-faced type beat. And then she's with, like, an abusive boy because it shows her, like, it's like a, you know, making up for the void she feels from her father. I mean, that's just a classic. That's so classic, dude. You know what I mean? Daddy issues, bro. She's a daddy issues girl. She got daddy issues that led her into a toxic relationship. Put it in the list, man. One of freaking a billion. You know what I mean? That's like... There's so many people out there like that. And that's... I feel bad for them, you know? Shoot, I mean, I know people like that, right? And so I'm literally... I started flashbacking to, like, conversations I've had where I'm pretty much Ray talking to someone that is pretty much like a... That boy you're talking about sucks. I think you should break up with him. I think you should distance yourself from him. But it, like, no matter what I say, it just never goes through. It just never goes through, alright? I can hit her with logic. I can hit her with, like logically being like, this won't work. You're in the honeymoon phase, blah, blah, blah. Like, look at actually what you claim to value in a person and blah, blah, blah. Like, you can go logical arguments. It doesn't work. You can go emotional arguments of, like, how does this make you feel? Oh, it doesn't make you feel good. Like, you know, maybe you should find someone that's worthy, that's, like, well, you'll actually feel good with, blah, blah, blah. Like... It just, you're banging your head against a brick wall. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's that deep emotional void that people are just desperately filling with stuff, right? And so you get affection from somebody that says they love you, they love you, they love you. They'll tell you a million times in between them slapping you. And it just, that's supposed to do it, apparently. I mean, that fills the void for a lot of people. It's so sad, man. I feel so bad for them. But it's like, shit, what are you supposed to do about it? It's not like I can fill the void, you know? It's that's the thing, like, I don't know if anyone can, other than yourself type beat, right? You know what I mean? You gotta save yourself. You can't just, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, you can heal in your contact with other people, but when you're in such a damaged state, it doesn't put you in a good position for healing, I guess, would be my worry there. And it just makes me feel sick to my stomach. Because people bounce between... Because, man, broken people find broken people all the time. Or get taken advantage of by malicious people, right? That's the sad thing, too. Bro, because, like, who knows about this Goto guy... Or Goto guy, based on what we've seen, seems to be more malicious playboy as opposed to, like... Wait, my camera's freaking slipping. I feel like... Malicious as a... Let me just fix you up real quick. Malicious as opposed to, like, a broken person. There we go, that's better. Reason being, he was grinning after punching Ray. That's a very small piece of evidence, so, like, we don't really have too much to say on it. But, yeah, It's so sad whenever there's, like, two people that care about each other, and they're filling each other's voids, and they're hurting each other in doing so. Hedgehog's Dilemma. Shout out. It just is depressing. I've seen it so many times. I'm sure you've seen that so many times. You might be in that right now. And there's not an easy answer. You know what I mean? I don't think, like there's a quote of, like, I don't remember it exactly, but, like, I just want to find somebody whose broken pieces match my own. Something like that. Just being like, let me find the person who's just as broken as me, and through our brokenness, we will be bonded together. Our bleeding wounds will connect us. Type beat. If you get the reference, you get the reference. Like, that type deal, or, like, our wounds. I think wound was the wording there. Did I say that? Bleeding wound? I think I said that. Whatever. It's like, to some level, I really like it, and it's like poetic and beautiful to me, but realistically, I think it's just damaging and harmful. That's the thing. It's like, oh, why are broken things so beautiful? Because a broken piece of glass cuts you. But, oh man, I love looking at it. Ah! You know what I mean? Or every rose has its thorns type beat. Like, man, why do we idolize such scary things? Why do we idolize that which hurts us? Why is that which hurts us sometimes so beautiful? I mean, that's such a tragic element. I mean, I've been saying it in context with Kyouko and her boy, Goto, right? I've been saying it in that context, but it also somewhat applies to Rei and Kyouko, right? That she is this thing that is captivating and beautiful in so many ways, in his eyes, right? But it's also a thing that brings thunder. It's also something that hurts him and downs him, right? Is negative for his well-being, right? That puts him into a despair. And that light eventually brought on a pounding rain. Like, that duality is so harmful. Compare that with the sisters, right? Compare that to something else in this show. A place that doesn't hurt you. That is just positive, right? Not every beautiful thing is harmful. Not every piece of art is sharp, you know? Not everything will cut you or prick you, you know? That's the crazy thing about it, because you can fall in love with beauty, but that doesn't mean you have to fall in love with the pain that comes with it, man. Holy shit! That's what I'm just trying to say. That's just what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm just trying to say things, man. I'm just trying to yap. It just hurts me. It just hurts me. Because I've seen it a million times, and I'll see it a million more. And I don't know. I don't have an answer. Like this. She's obviously not happy with this situation, but she's going to go back to him. Right? Even after this. You little gallivanter. That was the word, right? Why does he love you, though? For, like, your personality or your body, right? But does it not matter why he loves you, but just that he claims to love you, that he says it, and he makes you feel that way? Doesn't matter whatever his intentions are? Because that's how he can feel, I'm sure, right? Where you're called beautiful. Yeah, shit. Well, chat, is there anything else I really have to say? I mean, that's kind of a downer to... it's kind of a downer to end it on. It's kind of just sad. But, I mean, the episode kind of ended on a downer, too. So, like, what am I supposed to say? Distant Thunder Part 1. I knew her ass was coming back in the show. Damn. And I was excited. Why was I excited for that? I made a misplay. I made a misplay. This was a transition, right? Let me rewatch this. It was it him? Maybe I just saw it the first time. I was kind of curious on whether this was a transition or not. No, this is him as a kid. This is him as a kid. I thought this might have been him in his room, and then it cuts to him as a kid, but no, that's just him as a kid. Both shots. But yeah, another really juicy episode, really good episode. She's an interesting character. She's kind of antagonistic, but I can't help but feel empathetic towards her which kind of puts me in a position somewhat similar to Ray, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Last thing I'll say, there's toxic people in your life, cut them out, F them. You know what I mean? You gotta look out for yourself. It sounds bad when I say it out loud, but I really do kind of, like, at this point in my life, I'm definitely, advocating for a very selfish life philosophy, where you just gotta take care of yourself, and take care of the things you care about, right? And hopefully you care about other people to some degree, because then you get to be, like, a kind of a net good on a more like utilitarian stance or whatever, or, you know? But, like, if there's somebody toxic in your life, don't stick around them for them. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta look out for yourself and your own well-being first. Gotta take care of your own oxygen mask before you can, you know, help with someone else's type beat. To bring in an airplane analogy. Though also you could argue that there's a fun quote, because that's something I've been trying to pick apart in my head. Last thing I'll end on, actually. Last thing to end on is the question of, like, do you have to help yourself before you help someone else, right? Which I think can be applied to toxic relationships, because I think in a lot of times in a toxic relationship, it'll be like, I need to take care of them, and so I'm going to put up with how awful it makes me feel. Or it can also be like, I have no other options. It could be all sorts of things, right? But at least in the case of, like, I need to, like, care for them, even if it, like, hurts me, like, do you need to take care of yourself before you take care of someone else? Because if you do need to take care of yourself first, then you need to cut the person out and heal and be good on your own, and then you can maybe help them later, right? If at all. You don't need to, you know, get a savior complex out of nowhere, but if not, then who's to say? There was the thing I just said, right, of, like, the oxygen mask thing, that, like, you need to save yourself before you can help save other people type deal. As opposed to, there was, like, this quote I heard of, like, that basically was this, I won't try to replicate the quote, but it was basically this, like, mental image of, like, you and another person in chains, but who's to say that the key to my lock is the same as the key to yours, right? It's roughly what the quote was going for. Which is to say, to, like, explain that, like, just because I'm chained up in my own problems doesn't mean that my key that I hold won't save you and unlock you from yours, even if it won't fit in my lock, right? Which is to say, like, saving another person you might be able to do even if you yourself aren't saved yet, right? But I think both, can both be true to a degree? Am I really just gonna hit a gradient mean on that question? Because I don't know where I'd place myself. I mean, I would... It's because it's another deal of, like, you gotta preach what you practice type deal. Or practice what you preach, right? Where if somebody is talking about life advice, right? Which, oh my goodness, look on the internet and there's a million of them. I mean, hell, I'm doing it a lot of the time. I'm telling people, like, things that I think are good, things that I think are bad. Imagine if I, like, ended up icing myself in a year, right? Well, it's like, clearly what I was saying didn't work for me, so why would you trust me, right? Or, like, anybody, like, some life advice person online, pick your flavor, pick your poison, right? And they say, do X, Y, Z, right? And then, oh, truth comes out, they're a drug addict, and they're freaking losing their mind, or, oh, they're a child predator, or, like, all these things, right? It's like, well, why would I trust what you say when your life is going so poorly, and you're doing such heinous things? Why would I ever trust what you say? It's that question again, right? Where how, like, they clearly haven't saved themselves, so how could they save someone else, the person they're advocating to, you know? Though it could be the case that even if they can't save themselves, they could advocate for others, in which case their advice would still have weight. You can also just say, oh, divorce the advice from the person giving it, but it's like, the person giving it is evidence for the advice's function and the worthiness of the advice, right? Like, there comes a point that, like, yes, you can do that, but it's hard to say, like, oh, I heard this from this guy that had a mental breakdown and then killed himself, right? It's like, well, that's not very, this doesn't seem to be a good start to any piece of advice, man. So, Ray, what are we gonna do about it? Huh? I say you save yourself first. F it, we ball. Save yourself first. You can save others later, but the thing is, it doesn't matter whether you can save others later or not. It doesn't matter if your key will fit somebody else's thing. You gotta get out of your bindings first, for your own sake. It's not about saving other people. Saving other people should be secondary to saving yourself. I'll say it. I'll be the one to say it, you know? Because I think everybody should work on saving themselves. Because if everybody could do that perfectly, then guess what? You wouldn't have to save anybody else, right? Maybe that's a point. But maybe I'm just selfish out of necessity because I desperately need to focus my energy on myself. But if that's the case, I'm going to continue doing it. And I think everybody should that's struggling. You know what I mean? Do it for you. You're the one that has the power in your life. That's what I'm trying to say, man. That's what we'll leave it for this episode. Episode 8 of Sangatsu. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe. If you are new, click the button. And join the Discord or talk to me other Sangatsu fans there. Or comment down below. I forget how the outro goes. Description for the Discord link. You know how it goes. Should be exciting. Of course. I will be seeing you on the next episode. Episode 9. Should be fun. I'll be seeing you then. Peace.